Hey, what's up, Mountain Movers? Hope y'all are having a great Friday. My name is Dylan Turner. I am the Vice President of Pre-Construction for Mountain Mover Facades, and I've worked closely with Kevin for the last 13 plus years. He's been a great boss, friend, mentor throughout those years. And a couple weeks ago, he asked me to grab this Friday spotlight. And, first off, I was honored to be able to speak on this platform with all of you. But, posting videos of myself speaking isn't something I'm totally comfortable with. So started getting things flooding through my head like, what am I going to say that people want to hear? Will I be able to get the words out? Will I get completely roasted by my coworkers after it? You know, uh, but then I remembered this is something I've been through before. This is something I'm familiar with. Stepping outside of your comfort zone has its challenges, but on the other side of it, it can be an awesome thing. So I'm going to give you an example. In 2023, towards the end of the year, I was setting my goals for 2024, and I wanted to do something that scared me a little bit, got me out of my comfort zone. So deliberated a little bit internally and came out with a plan to do one of my most dreaded things, which is public speaking. First, I needed an audience and I needed some content, so I chose something that I was best at, which is glazing. I made a goal to do 10 training sessions within the year. First one was a smaller group, maybe like 5 or 6 clients. It was a little rough. I mean, I stumbled a little bit, didn't have all of my content down, but I got through it. Went back to the drawing board, took a few notes on what I needed to improve on, and second one went better. And then the next one, even better than that. And, by the end of the year, had a couple big presentations coming up. So Texo came through in November for their Texo Building Blocks series and came through with about 30 plus people. This was the largest crowd to date, but my confidence was up and I'd already put in the reps in previous sessions, so I felt pretty confident going into it. Got through that. Everything went great, but I had one more to go. Last training session of the year in December was at Core Construction's office. This was my first field trip that I actually took the show to their office. And I had no idea when I booked the training that I'd be standing in front of over 100 people. Shout out to Core for bringing the heat because you brought it. I was a little bit terrified going into it, but like I said, I had the content down. I had the confidence from the previous sessions, and speaking in front of 100 people was no different than speaking in front of 5 or 6 people because I put in the work uh, the entire year prior. When I walked out of that session, I felt unstoppable. Just proud of myself for pushing through and achieving my goal and building the confidence that I needed for public speaking. All that said, uh, you know, just really want to challenge you all to do something that terrifies you. Just something that maybe is outside of your comfort zone, like just trying something you suck at, like me. Just I was never good at public speaking, but I made something that was a weakness into a strength at the end of the year. Um, Set goals that scare you, um, or even just reach out to Kevin and ask to grab one of these future Friday spotlights and put yourself in this seat. Um, Whatever it is, just make sure it's something outside of your comfort zone, something that forces you to grow. It doesn't have to be extreme. It can just be something that's new or unfamiliar to you. Because on the other side of discomfort is confidence and a stronger mindset. Growth doesn't happen when things are easy. It happens when you're challenged. When you step outside of that comfort zone, you build confidence, experience, and resilience. Thank you all for listening. Now get out there and get a little bit uncomfortable.